Sugar blood. Can you see what he's doing?
He's taking off the back.
Using the tusk as a prying knife. This is the eucalyptus tree or blue gum trees, compliments of the Australians. They were out of reach for the average animal, but now with the elephant in, they don't stand a chance. Ring barked or pushed over. If the trunk of the tree can fit in between the tusk, that tree is good as history. It can either be pushed over or pulled up. Same lifespan as humans, 60 to over 100, very intelligent.
What do they have against the tree?
Oh, not just food.
Oh, you mean when they bring it
They're
down?
eating the bark?
They're eating the bark. Look at the young guy there. Okay, look at this.
By doing that, they're killing the trees.
Not really. See, he's pushing the dead wood out of the way. Do you notice that?
Yes.
Now look at the young guy there. When he's prying it off, he picks it, he holds it with his tusk, with his trunk, and then straight into the mouth. He's saying they're killing the trees here.
Yeah, when you take the bark off like that.
You notice how dense some of the areas we went through are. Okay. Do not view it as destructive. View it as trimming. Okay, I do not have enough time. I was going to go and show you an area where there's never been elephants, but the trees are dying. When it becomes so thick, like where we were with the giraffe, the tree kills itself off. Elephant is the only animal that will eat that tree, the thorn tree, from the crown right up to the roots. No elephants, trees die. Too many elephants, trees die. Same as humans. You play too much in water, you will drown. You stay away from water, you will die from thirst. So elephants is the same. But now elephant is very unique. Okay, he's pulled down that tree. He's not going to eat all of it, or maybe he's going to eat 3/4 and then he gets bored and move on. But now the other small antelopes and giraffes, this height was too high for them now. So the elephant was doing a service to the other animals, bringing the food to acceptable levels. Elephant will attract over 10 different dung beetles. It's the only animal that does that. Dung beetle is the only insect that breaks down the dung to the same molecular structure as the soil. So the soil doesn't become useless balls of dust like we have here, or hard crust. With dung beetles, the soil becomes loomy, it becomes aerated and fertilized. So when the seeds come, it's very good for growth. Now, more elephants, more dung beetles. More dung beetles, they will attract meerkats or mongoose. More meerkats and mongoose, more eagles. A much better biodiversity by introducing one animal. These guys have been free roaming for only 8 months in this area. This was a fruit farm and an onion field and stuff. We're not allowed to drive off-road. This area has been lying fallow for close to 30 years. Nothing is growing there. But there is dung. Okay, even bleached dung. So without elephants, this area is definitely going to become a desert. Okay, too many elephants, it's going to become a desert much faster. Elephants by nature, I can put it this way, they alter the feeding technique seasonally. So 80% grass in summer, 80% leaves and bark in winter. But keep in mind that elephants do not feed in one place. They're nomadic. They will walk anything from 0 to 80 kilometers. But because humans have started putting up patents and ownership all over the place, the elephants and animals do not move anymore. So technically, there should be no human settlement between here and Ceres. That's just for one day. Which side did you drive in from? Did you drive from Cape Town side or from the north? Cape Town. You notice some of the roads are written the passes. We have a lot of passes. The chain mountains, I think you guys can tell me more about these mountains than I can tell you. They actually form a rain shadow between southern Africa and the western part. But the elephants used to migrate between these two regions, and those passes, some of them are not even made by human engineers. They used to be the old migration tracks of the elephant.